How's it going, everybody? This is part 2 of the ED64 review. Yes, as you saw in the last video, when I unboxed it, you saw everything it came with, the CD-ROM, the manual, and the game itself. The only thing you need extra is SD card. You can either use a big, regular, normal size one, or you can use a micro one as long as you got an adapter. Either one works. Anyway, you get it all up and going. And once you get it going, you basically you put the SD card in your computer, obviously, and that disk it comes with a folder that says ED64 folder. Now you got to make sure that you copy that folder into the SD card, and then you drag all your games into there. And I found out we'll play N64 games and Nintendo games. To make it easy on yourself, you're probably better off making 2 separate folders so they're not all mixed up, like the way I have it: 64 games and then N60 and Nintendo games. So it's easy to get to, but you need that folder on there, and it contains stuff in it and stuff that makes it work, I guess. Without it, it wouldn't work for me. I was told you could just drag and drop them. Turned out that was a bunch of bullshit, because I needed the folder, otherwise it wouldn't work. So we happen to buy this used, and you don't have the disc with you. I'm going to ask yourself, oh boy, what am I going to do? I just got ripped off here. No, you're not ripped off. Apparently, according to this, what it said, you can go on a website and download the software that you need. Now, I didn't go to the website because I didn't need to, but I would assume it's online so you can download it. There's a chance the website could be shut down, and if that happens, then I guess you really truly are screwed. Or, I'll tell you what, those of you that are faced with that situation, if it is shut down, which I don't know if it is or not, but just in case it happens to be, and you watch this video, hit me up with a message, and we can exchange information, and I can send you the files that you need if you need them. Just, let me know. Anyway, I copied some games on there for both systems, and like I said, to make it simple on you, you make 2 separate folders, one for Nintendo, one 64 games. Now, I don't have every game on here because, obviously, I didn't like every single game, so I wasn't going to bother copying all the games. I copied the ones that I've already had on my computer. There's a couple other ones I may add, but I copied what I had for the time being, and between all the N64 games and Nintendo games, I didn't even use 2 gigs. I have a 4 gig SD card in there, which is obviously way more than enough, and it can save some stuff to here as well. So I need a little extra space for that kind of stuff. Besides all that, yeah, I was suggested to get at least an 8 gig that could fit all the games on there, but like I said, I don't need all the games anyway. This thing can do up to a 32, just so you guys know. Which I don't know why you need 32 gigs on this, because there's not even that many games out there to equal that amount. So even if you had every single Nintendo game and every single 64 game known to this entire world, it's not even going to be that much. So I guess they're kind of overdoing it a little bit, but yeah. And yeah, like I said before in the other video, I also did find out when it comes to saving, some stuff you can save to the cartridge, and other stuff you do need a memory card thing for the controller there. The memory pack, I forgot what they actually called it. So keep that in mind, that you can't save all the stuff to this. Some stuff you do need the memory pack. And obviously the ROM pack if you want it. You can buy all the stuff off Amazon for fairly cheap. Anyway, now that I got it all up and going, let me show you it in action. Oh yeah, make sure you have it on the N side, because primarily what you're going to be using. In some cases you're going to need the P side, but primarily it's going to be the N. Anyway, this is what it looks like for starters. And yeah, that's my SD card folder in there. That's, as you can see, there's the folder that I was talking about, the ED64P. Yeah, I forgot to mention the P part, that plus obviously. Anyway, let me scroll down here for a second. Yeah, I probably should get closer so everyone can see this. Alright, you just go down to that one right there. I don't know what that 4G SD card thing, I don't know how that folder got up on there, but just ignore that. It says 0 in it anyway. But you just go down to this folder, and like I said, you made 2 separate folders, which is what I did. There's my N64 games and my Nintendo games. This is where my saves would go, which I played it once to test it out, and it saved once already. There's Zelda that I was playing earlier. Then there's wallpapers which comes with, which you can change, which are all these ones. To change them, you push C down, like so, and then it'll ask you if you want to change it. You say yes if you want to change it, no if you don't want to. I already chose this one out of the bunch, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. You hit, and then you can push A to go into something and push B to go back. Anyway, let's get on to the games. Go to N64 games, and now these are the ones I have on here at the moment. Now to go to the next page, you simply push left, or you push down to go to one you want to select, basically like that. So I'm going to go back to Zelda, which I was already playing, just to show you guys that I was playing it, and you are able to save on this. There's a little trick to saving on this, and you'll see it takes a couple seconds for it to load. Like they said on the thing, the games that aren't as big are like instant. This game's obviously a little bit bigger, so it takes a little bit longer than some, but still, as you saw, that was fairly quick. So anyway, the game loads like normal. As you can see, there's the game file I saved from earlier. Now, I would just say I would save another one, but that's going to take kind of a while, because it doesn't happen like instantly before I can save it, as you people probably never for playing this game. But when you do want to save it, I'll show you how to save it, but in all reality, you won't be able to totally notice, because, like, you know, you can't tell just by seeing the thing on there, my progress part, because I was starting from the same spot. Anyway, you play the game like you normally would, hit all the regular buttons, you know, on the controller like you always would. But when it comes to saving it, I guess, apparently, well, while you're playing the game, let's get to the save part where it says about saving. Okay, how did I just do that a second ago? How the hell did I just save? Oh yeah, after you push B. So anyway, would you like to save? So yes. I'm assuming if you keep on playing the game, you could keep on just playing, and it'll save for you. But if you want it to be saved on the cartridge, you got to restart it after you save it, like so. Which is kind of annoying, because you got to go back into the game if you want to assure that it's going to be on the memory card, or not memory card, on the cartridge, to like assure yourself it's on there. You do have to reset it every time just to be safe. But I'm assuming if you're playing the game and you hit save, it will still be on there, just never when you're, shutting the game off. You don't just turn it off, you hit reset instead. And I've noticed that's what I was told to do, and it seems to, save it on the cartridge. But yeah, that was one game. I'll show you another one real fast, because there's a couple other ones I want to check out, see they work here. I'm going to make sure they all work. They're mostly all the same format, V64, which seem to work, but I noticed there's a couple other ones on here. Like, what the hell was that one I just played? Yeah, that last one was just a ROM. It was .ROM, that's the Zelda one I was just playing, and which obviously worked. Now, I'm going to try a different format, which is one I mostly have on here, so hopefully they all seem to work, because I have a lot of these Z64 ones on here, which I'll download them from random websites. But you can just go to one website, they have them all. You just look up 64 ROMs, it'll bring you to them, choose the one of your choice, and, they're all on there, they're all free. So it's pretty easy to get your hands on them. And I'm pretty sure they all formats should play, to my knowledge, but that last one was a .ROM folder, or game, I mean. So I'm going to try a .V64 one, make sure that one works too. Now, like I said before, you select your game by pushing start, then it loads, which takes however long it takes, depends on the game. And if it works, it works, and which it is working, as you can see. So cool. And those two formats I have on here, it does play. I'm assuming the other formats it would play too. I don't know how many formats there really are for 64 games, but the ones that I have seem to work fine. Like, as you saw, Zelda, and here's Mario Party, which is a very popular game. Online, even used, this one game alone costs about half the price of this. Like, if I bought all 3 Mario Party games, for example, it would have paid for this plus more. So it's pretty cool that I can buy this instead, and I can put all 3 of them on here, which saves me a lot of money. That's the main reason I got this thing. It saves money. That's the biggest reason. But as you see, it's a regular old game. I don't need to hear the rules. Just give you a quick little gameplay just for the fun of it. So you can see that it plays through. I don't know how well you can really see that. Yeah, there it goes. Cool. I got the focus a little better. It was coming in shitty there for a second. And it works just like, your regular system. However many controllers you put in there. I only have 1 in there at the moment, but I could put more in there if I chose to. I only have 1 other controller, like, currently in my possession, but I may buy more now just because I can do this. So I can have my friends play just like back in the good old days. But yeah, that's the cool thing about it. I'm technically playing a ROM right now, which is normally right for a computer and cell phone, but I'm playing it on my 64, which is cool, which makes it free. That's the best part about it. But I get to still use my regular, you can't even see it, my regular old controller, my regular old system. So just like the classic way to play it, but with a much cheaper way to get games, that's for sure. This beats the hell out of spending a lot of money and buying them, because it would cost a lot of money to buy all these things, even used. Brand new, it's just insane, because they're considered collector's items, so that's insanely expensive. I'll pick Yoshi. So obviously you would want to get used if you're just looking to play them. You probably want to get used ones, but even they're kind of expensive depending on the game. We'll use all the Mario guys. I can't really play this game for too long. It's only a quick little demo here, because these videos can only be so long apparently. I don't know how to make it so I have longer videos on here, but I noticed like if it's too long, like 15 minutes long, they tell me I can't upload them for some reason. So if anybody knows how to make it so I can do longer videos, somebody let me know. Other than that, I gotta kind of keep them short and sweet. So we'll just do that. 20 turns, just to get the game going. And yeah, you get the idea. So there it is. So yeah, I suggest buying one yourself, and if you get a chance to, definitely do so. Trying to get this gameplay. I think there's somebody coming up my stairs. I don't want him to barge in during this video, so I might send it abruptly for that reason. Because I'm sure you guys get the idea by now, but I want to actually get into the gameplay to show you if I can. Hopefully no one walks in and interrupts me, because I don't feel like doing this video twice. But I'm sure, like I said, you guys get the idea at this point. I really don't need to keep it going at this point, so some of you guys might have even clicked out of the video by now. Those of you that are still watching, thanks for watching, and try to support my channel here as much as you can. I know I'm a beginner, but you know, everyone has to start somewhere. I'm gonna keep adding random videos to this, like probably a lot of reviews when I buy stuff, and anything else cool I can maybe mention. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna send it now. You get the idea. So yeah, here it is.